Energized show, up the Irish.
Okay, what's going on, guys? And welcome to a brand new episode of Energized, the Face Off. Russ, introduce the guests, man.
Today we have the main event of Cage Warriors London taking place at the O2 on the Indigo, July 22nd. We've got Kyle Driscoll and George Hardwick. They will fight for the vacant lightweight title. Lads, how are we doing?
Properly good. I'm on many copies. I had a good session this morning. Sorry if I made you late for practice with the phone audio situation, landscape, and all that.
It's good. You know, different time zones, just starting my day, just getting the coffee in the system. But thanks for having us on, dude. Appreciate it.
No worries, Kyle. George already starting with the tactical advantage. You know what I mean? Pretending he can't get the tech work and making you late for your first practice. You know what I mean? He's making sure you're not getting that in. But Kyle, tell us this: how did it feel when you were told by Graham that you're going to fight for the Cage Warriors lightweight belt?
You know, it was like a dream come true in a sense. But I kind of asked for it because I knew George had been scheduled to fight for the belt a couple times, and I was really displeased with my last performance for Cage Warriors. It just didn't go as I wanted it, and I didn't want to go to the UFC off that one. But I watched George fight the week after me, and I knew it was like his second or third time to be scheduled for the fight. So I messaged Ian Dean immediately, and I said, "Hey, can we make Kyle Driscoll versus George Hardwick? Like, he deserves this title shot, and I believe I do too. It's exciting." And then he said, "There's going to be a lot of hurdles, but we can see what we can do." And I just kind of stayed on him, and we made it happen. So I couldn't be happier about this.
Big shout out to Ian Dean. George, this is the third time you've been scheduled to fight for the Cage Warriors lightweight belt. How do you feel to finally be getting this one over the line?
It's been that long that I have to take it day by day and focus on the process. You know, first one was Medi, and that was on the day of the fight with the COVID, and that was just a mad situation. And then I had an Italian lad, Beoardo, a wrestler, who was like, not even going to go into what he did. Fucking, I don't even know exactly. But legally don't know what I can say. You know, whether he got arrested. But you can edit that out if it's not right to say.
Probably not edit it out.
I'm sure he's not watching the stream in El Prison or whatever it is over there. And then they didn't have anyone like title ready at that time, because you can't like put someone in who's come off a loss for a title. It doesn't really work. But I'm like, I need to fight still. So they got Lucas Capera. So it kind of went from Medi, who was like a fleet-footed boxer, to Boardo, who was a wrestler, to like a hard-headed guy with Capera who does judo and what have you. I was just like, I needed to compete. I don't care if I'm putting like the number one contendership at risk. I needed to compete.
And now that you are here, and obviously Kyle has fought on Dana White Contender Series. He was victorious there. He didn't get the call, unfortunately. Do you feel like a win here is almost like the winner of this will definitely get called into the UFC? Because that's the caliber of fight we're at right here.
I don't know. I don't depend on that. I just want to fight Kyle and then fight again after.
There we have it. What about you, Kyle? Do you feel like a lot of times that Cage Warriors gold belt has been the golden ticket into the UFC? Cage Warriors have had over 100 fighters signed from their promotion to the UFC. I don't think there's another promotion in the world that's had as many fighters signed. Do you think this is your golden ticket?
Yeah, that's what I've been calling it. That's like my Willy Wonka golden ticket. I found my golden ticket, you know. I think it holds a lot of weight. I think it's the most respected belt in the mixed martial arts game outside of the UFC. We see the trajectory of all the guys. I mean, these guys go on to have successful careers in the UFC. This just sets you up. And like I mentioned off air, you know, this is big fight feel. This is something like you got to be present and grateful for. Like, I would prefer this over UFC debut a million times over, because this is the stuff we dream of on the come up. Doing an interview with your opponent, with you guys, with a big platform, you know, flying across the world to go perform. Like, it's just, I just couldn't be happier. I think this is I think George and I will both end up in the UFC. I don't think that's a question of if, but when. And I think the winner of this fight is, going to be there very soon.
Without a doubt, this fight is very exciting. Like, I mean, obviously, Kyle, you're going to be coming in from America to face George in the Indigo at the O2 on July 22nd, and like merging the American audience and the European audience together is just with you two lads competing for the vacant lightweight title. Like, it's just it's the beginning of something very special, Ross.
Yeah, it definitely is. Like, we've seen a lot of shows out in San Diego, and they look really, really good. It'll be exciting to see that. Kyle, that is something that we have to touch on. You haven't been to Europe before, and now you're flying over here to fight. Is there any worry about jet lag on the way over? Do you think that could affect your performance? Are you going to fly in early?
Yeah, I talked with Ian. I want to get in a little earlier than they had talked about, but I have a team of people that I've been working with on how to handle jet lag, like little tricks here and there. No, my mental state, I'm not gonna. No, even if it were a real thing, I'm mentally not even gonna address that. But I'm very confident in the people I have in my corner, outside of my corner that are, telling me how to deal with jet lag, how to reset your circadian rhythm, be in the light. And I just saw that the sunset over there is like 9:30 or 10 p.m., which is absolutely crazy. So no, I'm not. That's not even in my mind. I'm handling the weight cut a little like when I would cut to 45, just to ensure, because one of the guys told me that sometimes when you travel like that, your body can hold on to a little more. And so I'm just making the weight cut a little easier on myself, just being disciplined way farther out, and just to ensure everything runs smooth. It won't be an issue.
And then, George, I know Kyle probably thinks he's fighting in your back garden, but we explained to him off air where Middlesbrough is in relation to London. It's not exactly, a trip down the road, but will there be a bit of a Middlesbrough army making their way down to London for this fight?
Yeah, got quite a few lads coming up. Well, going down. I mean, there's no up and down in space, but got a few lads coming down. Got Palmos in the post, all the sponsors coming down as well. Yeah,
big shout out to Parmos in the post. Will you be inviting Kyle Driscoll for a Parmo after the fight?
Damn right, yeah. We've got a lad Parmos in the post. He's going to take a few down. Going to try and figure out where to get him cooked, because I don't think if you can like put him in the hotel kitchen, I don't know if that's allowed hygiene wise, but figure out where to get those Parmesans cooked.
Will you have 2 spare Parmos in the post for us?
I'll just bring us. I'll get on to my man to bring a surplus.
Yeah, well, in fairness, I'm not joking. We'll be there, so like we'll definitely take a Parmo in the post if they're going.
Yeah, damn right.
I think Kyle's definitely up for a Parmo as well.
I got to see what the hype's about, man.
You better believe it, Kyle. The hype will be real. Kyle, I know you've said you've seen George fight. What do you make of him as a fighter, and where do you think you will hold the advantages?
He's very patient. He takes his time. He's calculated. He makes his reads. He's like Muay Thai, patient, counters very well. But it's no secret of what I'm going to do. I'm going to come forward. I'm going to pressure and smash. That's the game plan. That's what I do. And we have a chess game here. And it's no secret what he's going to do. He's looking for left hook counters to the body and the head. He's got good kicks. I imagine we'll get in a bit of a kicking affair, and then as the range closes, we'll see who can establish the boxing and wrestling. But I think wrestling my whole life since I was 4 years old, national champion, state champion Oklahoma, which is one of the most respected states in America. I'm very confident in my ability to wrestle for 25 minutes and smash, and I'm not looking for that. That's what I was so dissatisfied in my last fight was, I just didn't capitalize on opportunities. And so I just need to pressure, smash, make them tired, and capitalize on opportunities as they appear.
Smash, Ross.
Yeah, smash. A lot of smashing. And then, George, what about yourself? Have you watched much tape on Kyle? And without giving too much away of your game plan away, how do you see the fight going?
Well, like he said, there's no secrets. There's no secrets. Like, I know what he's going to do, and He knows what I'm going to do. In his last few fights, he didn't convert the takedowns as much to get those positioned for the smash. He said he's dissatisfied with that. So, yeah, like you said, no secrets. I'm looking to hit him with left hooks, wrap his neck up, and he's going to look to wrestle like American wrestling style, mixed with his Dagestani training partners. And I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I think we're all excited for this one, lads, to be honest. Like,
we definitely are, and especially after seeing the scenes in Belfast, it was absolutely epic. Especially that main event. This main event has a lot to live up to. Do you feel like there's any pressure on you guys after the last main event, Kyle?
No, pressure is self-inflicted. I don't buy into that stuff. I've been competing at a high level my entire life. Wrestling in national championships as a kid. No, I don't buy into the pressure. It's unnecessary. This is a fight. This is, I've detached myself from the belt. Sure, I want it, right? We all want a badass Cage Warriors belt, but I don't want to feed in too much to holding on to a materialistic thing. I just want to go perform. I want to compete. I want to put on a show for the people of London, and that's all it is. I'm not going to make this some crazy big ordeal. I've had big fights. I've fought 5 rounds for a title for freestyle cage fighting. I've been in big moments. So it's just it's what we do. It's what we do.
I know, Kyle, people say they don't want to hold on to materialistic things, but like once you get a pair of the Energized sunglasses, your life will change.
you boys hit a whole new level when those came on.
Oh, man.
I've got a confession about that. I forgot to pack them into my suitcases coming back from Belfast. I'm going to need another
George,
pair.
I thought you'd forget them, so I actually have a spare pair here for you, because I was like, who will forget them? The Hardwick bros.
I'll trade you some Palmo for another pair of glasses.
Oh, no, don't worry. I have 2.
Lads, just before we wrap things up, I have to go over it again. Like, this is the main event. This is crossing over between America and like UK and Europe. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be live on UC Fight Pass. Cage Warriors 141 London, July 22nd. Is there anything you want to say to each other, lads, in the build up to this? Because like, we're excited. The people tuning in now are excited, and we cannot wait to visit London.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude. This is fucking crazy. Big fight feel, flying across the world. Game opponent. I've been wanting this. I've had trouble my whole career of like having a good opponent, and then something happens and I go through 4 or 5 replacements, and here we are. And I think the only message I have for George is go buy some Asics wrestling shoes and get some headgear.
George, anything to say?
I'm excited to fight someone from this AKA lineage. First guy I was like a proper fan of was Cain Velasquez, watching UFC 104 when he fought Ben Rothwell. So I'm excited to see what someone of this training with this level, pre-Cain, but training with someone of this level, like fighting with someone who trains with these guys at this level. He trains with Khabib, Makhachev, all that. But they can't take an elbow in the face for you.
True.
There we have it, Basmo. It's not going to get much better than this. These are 2 of the best lightweights in the world. They're going to fight it out for the Cage Warriors lightweight belt. If you've been watching this video on YouTube, make sure to hit a like, share, make sure to subscribe. As Kyle Driscoll would say, smash that subscribe button. And as always, stay energized.
Energized, show up the Irish. Been sussing you guys a couple of times. I've seen a couple of clips. I think you've done some interviews with Dylan Moran and that I saw. So keep going, keep up the good work, guys.